Good to be with you. About the only announcement that comes to mind is we're going to help out and serve at the Stockdale Gun Club again, and opportunities are there for you to help prepare the meals, to serve the meals, clean up after the meals, so we invite you to take advantage of that. We continue to be in this travel narrative in Luke, where Jesus and the disciples are on their way to Jerusalem, and Jesus teaches along the way, prepares them to be the church. And one of the things that we need to keep in mind as we read Luke is to go back towards the beginning of Luke, after the birth story, at the beginning of Jesus' ministry. At the beginning of his ministry, he makes this grand proclamation to his neighbors, right? That he's been anointed, he's been sent to proclaim good news to the poor, give sight to the blind, release the captives, help the oppressed, right? That's his proclamation of his mission. And so as we read the rest of Luke, that needs to be in our mind. So as we come into this week, Jesus is still talking to the disciples about stuff, right? What do we do with the resources that we have? Last week he had the parable of the rich man who tore down his barns to build bigger and better ones to hold more stuff. Right? This week he tells the disciples, where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. What is it that we do with our stuff in line with Jesus' mission to bring good news to the poor, release to the captives, and so on? It's interesting to note the Greek word here for heart that Jesus uses is the seat of feeling, right? Where all our emotions are, where our desires are, where our longings are, the seat of feeling. And so he's inviting with that. He's inviting the disciples to rethink how they think about the stuff they have. Paul says it this way, right? Be of the world, or be in the world, but not of the world. That is, you are here, you exist in this reality, but you do not think and act in this reality. You think and you act in God's reality. So about our treasures. Are they in line with giving good news to the poor? Do we use our stuff to give release to the captives? Are our things helping those who are struggling? We'll see you next week.